So I'm Angelina, and I work as an
You
executive
right.
assistant.
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Anything you say is right. Grab the bell. What it is, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy JalenTAHA, back with another video. Hey. 9 to 5 workers versus streamer debate. What is harder? Hey, man. YouTube. Chat. If y'all don't know, I'm currently live on YouTube and on TikTok, man. So y'all can choose whatever platform y'all want to watch on. Chat, we are on the road to 800 subscribers, man. I'm super motivated right now. We've been streaming all week. We've been uploading full-length videos all week long, man. And we're going to continue this path on to the end of the year, chat. This reaction is a little bit different because it's part mukbang, chat. I ain't gonna lie. I got my 9 to 5 in a couple hours. So we got a nice little Free Birds burrito, which is basically just another type of Chipotle, but you know, switch it up, different prices, different selections. So yeah, chat, if you guys are new to the channel, all my reoccurring subscribers, man, hit that like button to spread the word. Like, Taha Land is growing. Put us in the algorithm by liking the video, man. Go ahead, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because all my posts are hey. So yeah.
Nah, it's not facts.
See, I don't know why it says that I tried watching it, but I didn't. Come on.
How are you gonna disrespect your mom like that,
she
dude?
is right now.
You're gonna disrespect your mom and say that your work is harder? That is so rude.
All right, can I talk?
Hairspray.
Listen, so
So it's dangerous.
Listen, bet.
Your job isn't dangerous.
You would have to actually have to go to work.
And
Went to school, and still.
and paid rent.
Yes, I still worked.
That's your choice.
You're high. You're hungover.
That's what I'm playing video games. I play video games on my spare time.
I don't even enjoy streaming anymore.
No, we're in for a banger, chat. I ain't gonna lie.
What's up? How's it going?
Same old different day.
Okay. All right. So my argument here is that streaming and social media creation is harder than a 9 to 5.
Nah, it's not facts, bro. 9 to 5 is way harder, homie.
Why do you say that?
Because you gotta get up every motherfucking day.
I'm gonna go ahead and interject right now and put my 2 cents in, chat. You know what's harder than a 9 to 5 and streaming? It is having a 9 to 5 and going home to go stream and pursue your dreams. And that's what I'm doing. I'm speaking from experience, chat. I got work in a couple hours. I'm eating before work, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't gotta buy anything else during the day. You know what I'm saying? I did buy this, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't make food at home. But, chat, I'm literally streaming before I have to go to work, chat. And then I have to come home and edit the video and post it. So I would just ruin the debate right now. What's harder than a 9 to 5 and streaming is going to your 9 to 5 and streaming, man. I don't need no sympathy, but I do mess with anybody who supports me and Taha Land, man. That's what I call my supporters, man. We're on the road to 800 subscribers. No kizzy, let's go.
To the motherfucking bullshit job and slave for fucking pennies.
See, that's the thing is you're right. You get up every day, you go through the motions. You don't have to get a good night's sleep. You don't have to be focused. You don't have to be locked in. You wake up, you go, you flip some patties, maybe you sign a few envelopes, answer a few phone calls. With streaming and social media creation, you have to be on your game 24/7. It's like a switch.
No, you're a mail carrier. I'm a mail carrier, and I'm gonna tell you something, man. I get treated like shit every motherfucking day.
We
I'm
have to
still
deal with
slaving
thousands,
every day.
tens of thousands of people
Bullshit.
critiquing every little thing we do, every
Man.
decision we make, every thought we
You guys
have.
got it made, man. I wish I had it made like y'all.
We don't have to go sign a few envelopes and put them in a mailbox.
Man,
we
you
have
got
to
it
be,
gravy, bro.
What's the next trend?
Because
What's the next
shit I
idea?
go through every
Oh my
day.
God, I have to
And got
stream
dogs.
today.
And I got dogs that want to bite my ass
And
every
you have
day.
lunch breaks. You have lunch breaks. We don't have breaks.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. The stress of like a 9 to 5, you can't just wake up and go through the motion, bro. Any type of like messed up order or messed up delivery, that comes back on you. And that's risking your job. You can't go through the motions. You have to be focused for real. Like, for real.
We're on 24/7. You got high energy 24/7.
I wish I could be at home like you and get back and get paid big money.
We're not even at home. We're walking around.
Man,
We're walking around doing things, going to parties, doing all this stuff.
I got to slave just for not even $100,000 a year. I got to work double overtime. Bullshit.
Okay, what about this? You're guaranteed to get paid. You have a
No, I'm not.
steady rate.
You're not guaranteed?
If I don't work, I don't get paid. It's simple as that.
Yeah, but you have a guaranteed pay.
If you work.
No, I
That's
don't.
your decision if you don't want to
I
work.
got to work at the job for
If
years.
I don't go live, I don't
just
get paid
to
either.
collect.
We don't got to deal with people spamming L's.
Yes, we have people in the chat spamming L's. Oh, this is boring. We don't like this video.
Right, come on, bro.
Imagine you have to be high energy. Oh, hey guys, how's it going? You guys like this stream?
That's me 24/7. I'd rather do that.
So why don't you become a streamer?
Man, that's what I want to do. F that. F is not a fight.
If streaming is so
Facts.
easy, how come
Come on,
every
man.
single person in this seat is not a streamer?
People are lazy. They want to put in the work.
That's their fault.
I get called fat all the time.
Oh, so what? I can call fat and chubby. All my homeboys call me chubby, fat,
Well,
whatever.
That's your homeboys, though. I'm going to keep it a buck. That's your
Yeah.
homeboy.
Yeah, and you right, homeboy. You right. But check this out. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to go
I'm
out there and
glad
get that
Silky's in
bag.
this
I
video.
think she's got something she wants to say.
Oh my gosh, wait, we're seeing a flag.
Unfortunately, these flags are actually useless. We decided to use a timer instead because we suck at explaining things.
So you raised your flag. Is there a reason you did
Yeah,
that?
because I was actually a cook for 15 years. So that means for 15 years, I had to get up practically every day, get dressed, go to work, and I had to deal with not only adults, but I also had to deal with children.
We deal with children every day, too.
We deal with tens of thousands of children.
The Lacey Thugs are. Do you not know who the Lacey Thugs are?
I can't go
Bro,
out in
these are
public
trolls,
without 10
bro.
kids coming up asking for a picture. Do you know how hard that is of a life?
Isn't that special?
That is difficult.
How long do you think this is going to last?
Forever.
Forever.
You think this
hopefully.
is going to last forever?
I hope so. You just proved my point for me.
That is
I
the
don't
hope.
have that security that's going to last forever. Having a job, being
That's
a
why
cook,
you gotta grind.
you have that security of, oh, I have a job, I have a degree, I have this. This could end for me tomorrow.
Hypothetically, if you all of a sudden you lost all your followers, what would you do?
I know what he'll do. Get a
No, I'm asking
trigger
him.
warning.
I'm asking him. What would you
Job.
do? If you lost completely all your YouTubers, you had nothing. No one watched you anymore. I didn't even watch you anymore. What would you have to do? You would have to actually have to go to work. Did I just cuss at you?
That's a slur. If I did lose all my followers, I would probably buy a couple houses and start my real estate empire.
Okay, so then you would have to actually go to work. You would actually have to go to the office.
And I would think that would be a much easier job than streaming.
You got to go into your setup, though, and sit in front of studio lights and read the chat and be interactive.
But no, he lost everybody. He lost everybody. He has no followers.
That's
Bro, this
whatsoever.
video
He
is
would have to
trolls,
turn
bro.
You're
around.
proving my point.
You would have
You're
to
proving
turn
my
around.
point. You're proving my point on why this is harder because I could lose it all
Yeah,
tomorrow.
but you could lose it tomorrow.
If let's say you're a cook, right? Let's say you got fired. You have hundreds of people lined up. You can go cook over here, cook over there. You
could be a private chef.
You could be a private chef. Exactly. I don't have that
I
security.
was a cook in the school system. I cooked all frozen food.
You still cook. You still cook. You go cook for another school.
I think I saw a flag right here.
Flags. I see red flags.
I'm gonna have
y'all
to back
think,
late,
Chad?
yo, Lacey. It's the truth.
I think something you guys aren't taking into account. Say we get a brand deal, I gotta post on an Instagram story. I gotta go find the 4 local cans. I gotta make sure I get the 4 local can. And
Not to mention,
A 4 local brand deal? That would be insane. That's insane.
it ruins our Twitter impressions too.
I gotta tag them.
And then that goes into falling off.
My name is Rhonda. I'm a registered nurse from the South.
Nice to meet you.
She was in the other video. Shout out to her. She made a comeback.
35 years ago, I decided to go to nursing school because I wanted to be a creative, I thought. I loved fashion, I loved acting, I loved singing. But in the South, whole lot of racism. Back in the 60s and the 50s, people didn't give a rat's ass if you created something, and they wouldn't support your business. So yes, a 9 to 5 is much harder. I had to work 7 to 3, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. I had to support my daughter.
Rhonda, can I ask you a question?
Wait, didn't you just say that they didn't support creatives of our skin tone? So that means streaming is harder because we have to deal with much more. We have to deal with criticism and discrimination and all types of stuff. So thank you for proving our point, man.
Nope.
Have you ever done
I
got a question for Rhonda. Rhonda, have you ever done a subathon?
What's a subathon?
30 days straight.
20.
A Twitch subathon is a live streaming event on Twitch where the streamer's broadcast time is extended based on the number of subscriptions they receive, especially every time. Hold on, chat. TikTok acting weird. Okay. Oh my god. I'm right here, TikTok. Leave me alone. Especially every time a viewer subscribes, the streamer time increase, creating a marathon stream that can last for hours or even days. Chat, I can't wait for my first subathon, man. It's gonna be fire, man. Games, gotta do in real life segments, all types of stuff, man. You got to. It'll be lit. I can't wait.
4
hours a day.
Day and night. No break.
We all stream for
That ain't even healthy.
You're talking about working 7 to 3. You have 2 30-minute breaks throughout that. You get to go home afterwards, see your family, relax. We were on camera 30 days straight, no personal.
What
You know how
day
hard
were
it
you
is
a registered
to
nurse?
have.
When did you get a break? You clean boo-boo?
When have you ran a 3-minute ad?
You
When have you
clean
ever
up
ran? You
vomit,
never ran a 3-minute
You
ad.
pass trays. You short-handed.
Talk about the fake relationships that you have.
Oh my God.
Now
It's fake
think
on
about
social
this.
media.
Think about this. Imagine
Sure.
every little person. We call them parasocials. They judge your
Parasocials.
relationships. You can't go out to dinner or have a girl take a picture in your car without them finding out and judging
I got
you
caught with
based
my
on it.
ex.
I got
in
caught with
public.
my ex, and I got treated like I was a pedophile for it.
But mental health. When you stop caring about what people think and what they say about you, do you. And that's a big problem with younger people. You care about what people think. Social media, what they say about you.
That's our
job.
You said you're a nurse, right?
35 years.
What do you think's harder? 24-hour open surgery, like when you're helping with, the doctor, et cetera, or a 24-hour stream?
24-hour open surgery.
Oh,
bro.
We're saving thousands, you're saving one.
Like, come on, bro. What are we talking about? What are we really talking about?
All right, so you said 30-day subathon, right?
Yep.
My argument is that none of you guys actually did any of the work during that, and it was all your filmers, your
part of the
editors,
Faze team?
your producers. All these people back here are the ones doing the work. You guys just show up and have fun.
It's a group project.
It's a group project.
That's bad takes.
That's bad takes. That's bad takes. That's bad takes.
They wouldn't have any work if it wasn't for us, though.
Oh, okay. Come on, man. Come on,
I
man.
would even go as far to say, as every person in this room, we keep them employed as well. Because here's the thing, we get sponsors from these companies that have 9-to-5s, right? These companies, hold on. These companies are not viable.
Hold on, Lacey's cooking? Bro, this is the second time Lacey cooked. I don't remember what he said in the first video we watched, but for some reason I came off thinking like he cooked. Lacey's cooking again. What is this? Whoa.
Because here's the thing.
Is Lacey actually smart? Like, what is going on?
We get sponsors from these companies that have 9-to-5s, right? These companies, hold on. These companies are not viable without influencers to push the brand and keep them in business.
Have you ever worked a real job?
No.
So how would you
See,
know?
I have worked a real job.
What was your real job?
I worked 8 months. I worked a double. I worked Walmart and Panera at the same time for a year.
Why is she laughing? Bro, nah, she's making me mad. I actually feel like they're wrong.
I'm dead. My boy had 2 jobs.
Hi, I'm Chris.
All right, Chris.
Why do you think a 9-to-5 job is not harder than what you do?
Well, you're guaranteed to pay.
Guaranteed to pay.
Yeah.
And that makes it harder?
Yeah. No, it makes it easier for you
Makes
guys.
it easier because we have a guaranteed pay.
100%. You have
Makes
security.
it easier
Talk about
for
raises.
Makes it easier for 9-to-5 people to have a job because their pay is guaranteed.
when you go to work every day, everyone's
so you're
like...
basing the ease of a job just on somebody getting paid regularly? Is that what you...
Well, let's just say that comes to perspective. If you say someone who works food, if you're someone who works a doctor, it's obviously different. But if you're talking abroad, 9-to-5, someone who doesn't need a degree, yeah, it's way easier than being a streamer.
How so?
Well, it's because you're
Poem
guaranteed,
snaps.
and you don't need any crazy knowledge. You don't need to go to school for most jobs, like certain things, like a 9 to 5. If you wanted to go work
Just
at Foot Locker,
surface
I could go to
level
Foot Locker,
thoughts.
apply, and then next thing you know, I'm selling shoes for pay every single hour.
So according to you, a job is easier or harder based on the guaranteed pay. That's one aspect of it.
Working
right?
at Foot Locker, working at a job like Panera or wherever Lacey is easier than a streamer, yes, because a streamer you have to come up with ideas. You have to stay relevant.
We're talking about ideas now. Okay,
yeah,
we're talking about pay.
Okay, so what do you want to
that's
start with
one
though?
way that
But it
it's
doesn't
easier.
make. But
Well,
you're not
pay.
even. You keep switching it. So why don't
I'm
you
not
answer my
switching
question?
anything.
You know, you 100% are. So how is it harder if you're guaranteed to pay? I worked for 4 years of streaming. I didn't make $1.
Well, what's your definition of hard?
Facts.
That's the thing. It's
Come
like,
on, man.
Stuff that you need.
Come on, man. Bro, streaming, content creation, it has to be a hobby of yours. Like, it has to be something you love before you actually start seeing benefit from it in real life. Like, some people are lucky enough, you know, just like the music industry, one-hit wonders. Anybody could get a viral video, and if you actually follow up on it, you can make it into, you know, beneficial in your first year of like ever doing content creation. Some people have to work on their craft, upload a video every day, every week, every month, something, and then after a period of time of people seeing your face, then you can actually start seeing benefit from it, man. So that's a good point. Shout out to Ron for that. Facts, man. And Taha Land, we on our way, man. I'm super motivated. This week has been super productive. We're going to finish it out this whole year, man. We're going to keep grinding. No kizzy.
Creativity. You need to get out of your circle, comfort zone.
Yeah.
You need to be able to actually make people believe what you believe in the sense of like, oh, this is good content. Do you watch any TV shows?
I watch YouTube.
Okay, you watch
so
YouTube.
much YouTube.
So it's the same thing.
Absolutely,
so the people that you're
yeah.
entertained by are the people like us, just for a different audience.
That's true, but you're talking about entertainment as a job. We could talk about entertainment.
This is entertainment,
as a job.
but this
yeah,
is entertainment.
Entertainment
but
as
my
a
question
job
to you
doesn't have
is
any
why?
guarantees. Absolutely.
So do you truthfully, you can sit here and think that working at like a Foot Locker or something like that? I'm just using that because that's the best
Sure.
example.
Yeah.
Is harder than a streamer?
It depends on what you are saying the word hard means to you. Because
In the
there's
sense
hard
of everyday
physically,
activity. Because
there's
some
hard-
people around here said, oh, I got to wake up at 7 a.m., 8 a.m. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, we have to do the same thing.
Sure.
Some people do that.
And you deal with yourself.
No, we deal with millions
When
of people.
you're creating that content and you have your phone, you're dealing with you and yourself in that phone.
Okay, so what happens?
You're not dealing with
Not true.
coworkers and you're not
That's not
dealing
true at
with-
all. I have an
Okay.
editor that I pay who relies on me. If I stop doing
Which
any
is
type
later.
of content, he loses
So when
a job.
you go to your job, when you go to work, rather than punching a card, you pick up your phone or you turn on a camera.
Okay, so when you punch the card, let's say, who's above you? Your boss, right? What happens if he just takes the business and he says, oh, we're not doing it anymore? You lose your job.
If the work is picking up a phone or turning on the camera as opposed to going in with a bunch of people and having to multitask tasks you have to do throughout your shift and deal with your
Tasks you gotta do
coworkers
throughout
and
the stream.
interpersonal thing. Tell me how much you do of that stuff while you are actually doing your job for however many number of hours that you are talking and typing and shitting and eating and all that stuff.
This is a good debate. I like this one.
Everybody's watching you do. Go ahead.
No, but there's actually a mental aspect.
I understand that, yeah.
No. Let me hear me out.
Go ahead.
Camaraderie. Like you have like a group of people, like friendships, relationships, which is the most important thing in life. So do you build that with your coworkers and stuff like that?
Sorry, bye.
See you later. Seeing a lot of flags.
Okay.
What's your name?
So I'm Angelina, and I work as an
You
executive
right.
assistant.
You're right.
You right. You right. You right. You right. Anything you say is right. Raise the bell. Don't tell me your name is Angel too.
So you guys were talking about the mental aspect, and I thought that was really interesting because as someone who works a 9 to 5, technically it's a 10 to 6, but I still have to clock in a certain amount of time. I come home, I'm too tired to cook. Fortunately, I have a beautiful girlfriend that does all of that stuff for me when I get home, but if I didn't, I would have to cook for myself and get to bed on time and wake up in time to commute back to my job. You guys talk about how it's hard because there's a mental aspect, and I understand as someone who's been on social media a lot that you get
How long
berated.
have you been on social media? Just to get broad.
So I actually did content creation starting at the age of 14. When I moved to LA, I gained like 10,000 followers off the bat, and I was very young when I started working with
LA is just a
I totally understand the mental aspect. It's just that you guys can afford to say, hey, I'm going to go wherever for 2 weeks, and that can be content, that can be your job, and you actually get to relax and travel the world and have other opportunities.
You're just saying a lot of points.
There's no relaxation.
Just so I can answer a couple. So you were saying like to go back to the beginning, you were saying like you can manage like your time with like relationship. Was that correct? Like you have your girlfriend when you go home. Like
I fortunately have a support system, but I every day like ask myself how I would have been able to do it without.
Example. So you said 14 you started. I started at 16. For about 3 years, I was making money, and it slowly went super up, and then all of a sudden it went down. Right? Yeah. I lost everything. Fell
Why
off.
is it eating prizes?
Myself. Real story.
Feet.
This is a real story. This isn't a joke.
Oh my God.
I'm smiling.
We've all been there. Every 9-to-5 worker has been there.
So
That's
going
why.
back to what you said, how you have a support system. I moved across the country from my parents at the age of 19, lived alone in an apartment, was paying a certain amount of money every single month, and I was losing money. I wasn't making enough money to pay my, like I had money in my bank for my rent, but I wasn't making more than my rent.
Yeah.
So I was losing.
You were in the red every month.
I was in the red every single month. Girlfriend broke up with me at the time, so alone across the country.
Yeah, double
so
whammy.
it's like when you're alone too and everything's going down, where's my support system?
I don't like why she laughing, bro.
Why is he laughing? I have no support system. I'm in the red. I'm using my savings just to live on my own, just to make better content and be as loud as I want. And you're laughing at me. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. I understand, though. She's seen a lot of life.
You said that for the first 4 years you started streaming, you had no income. How are you able to survive?
I lived with my mom. I was 16.
So that to a certain extent is privilege.
That's privilege?
It is.
But my mom, how's that privilege?
It's privilege because you have the support system to have a place to live.
Well, at 15, 16, I would hope I have parents that would live with me.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't, and they have to take 9 to 5.
That's a whole different discussion. So a lot of people don't have houses.
A lot of people don't have families that support them or accept them.
But that's a whole different conversation. What does that do with the 9 to 5?
Because they still need to survive. So the fact that you were given
So how did you move to LA?
I moved across the country as well with my mom when I was 15 years old.
Do you not think that's privileged?
I mean, we moved into a 1-bedroom in Santa Monica and shared a trundle bed, so.
Okay, well, I was reselling shoes to afford my mom's mortgage and everything.
I get it. I've definitely helped my family out in times where I was able to, but I also had to have my family support me in order for me to have certain opportunities to make money in the first place. So if you didn't have content creation, what would you be doing?
It's a great question. I don't know, because I didn't set my goals that way. I set up my life to that. I know I would.
Low-key. I ain't gonna lie, I said this in the last video too. Like, bro, if I don't make it, I don't know what I'm gonna do. There's literally no plan B. Like, this is the only plan. There is no other plan. This is it. This is literally it. And matter of fact, to even just be here with my stream set up right now, my little webcam recording at least, I think it's 4K. It looks good. Everybody's giving me compliments on this webcam. I'm already happier than before I got this, before I started YouTube. I have purpose in my life, and I feel good, even though I'm not making anything or benefiting from it yet. But the hopes and dreams, you know what I'm saying, carry me. I ain't gonna lie, it gives me purpose. And the Lord up above.
Do what I want to do. If we all got paid the same every single month, let's say just in simple terms, we all got paid $100,000 a month, a crazy amount of money. Would you guys still, truthfully, I'm asking a serious question, would you guys say that all of our jobs are harder than each other, truthfully?
Yeah, if she was a nurse, she had to go to medical school for years just to be able to have her
But
foot
she
in the
knew
door.
that she was getting security because she was going to be a nurse, correct?
Not secure.
How is it not secure if you knew what you were going to do?
Nothing's secure.
Nothing's secure. You just proved my point. But you just proved my point.
No job is secure, but content creation gives you the ability to have those savings, to have an audience. And even if you do lose all your followers one day, even if
let's
you
say
lose,
I lost it all tomorrow.
you still have residuals of your previous viral videos. Even if people are hating on you and shitting on you, that's still adding to what goes into your pocket.
There's literally doctors who do one surgery and make hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Because they were trained for decades and they had to go to
So
school.
were we.
You went to school to be a content creator?
Streamer University.
Streamer you! Thanks! Bro, I'm dead. I'm dead. Child, I finished my food, so we 100% attention.
Gabe.
Gabe, how we doing?
I'm doing good. So first of all, I want to say I do respect all of you for what you do. I mean, you guys do work, but you do not work as hard as people who have a regular job.
You don't know that.
I mean, that I do know it for sure. It's very clear. People have to.
I'm ready for Silky's turn.
Again. It's not.
I need
a
bro to
daily
cook.
thing. It's a weekly thing. It's a monthly thing. It's a yearly thing. It's a life thing. And if they screw up, they lose their jobs. And they always
that's what
have
I
to
was
be
saying
careful
earlier.
because if they do something weird, they say something weird to their.
Oh man, you walking on eggshells, working at a regular job, which is like okay. I mean, it's understandable. Reasons some employees should be fired, of course, but it's still just like not having that job security, and it all determines on the supervisor above you. He's making the decision how long you gonna stay at this job. Obviously, I think there's a law to where they have to have a reason. But have you ever had a manager that starts looking for reasons to fire you? Like, they start making up stuff and then they start writing you up for random stuff and you're like, what? I didn't even know you could get written up for this. And then one day it was like, oh, I finally have enough to where I can fire you because I don't like you. Like, that shit. Like, oh my God, Chad.
If you lose some followers because of something
trauma
you say,
dumping.
you'll get other followers, and you have a large following enough where there's enough of a range of perspectives that people will always be on board for you as long as you're producing content. People who screw up at their jobs and lose their jobs, and maybe there's a recession, there's not a lot of jobs, as could be now. They get potentially homeless or worse.
You ever heard of cancel culture?
What's that? Yeah, of course I've heard of it. But how many people have been canceled and came back? I mean, it happens all the time. Your boss is not going to be loyal to you if you don't get that thing in on time 5 times.
Okay, but check it
you're
out.
done.
Okay, so listen, but to be able to get that loyal following of people that do follow you, you need to build that over years and years and years and hours and hours of trust
years
and communication
years.
and intimate relationships with your audience.
Okay, so
that's not something that's just given to you. You don't just fall into 1 million subscribers, 2 million subscribers, 3 million subscribers.
Of course not. It takes work for sure. But what you guys are talking about
and
in
a lot
terms
of
the
hours.
toll it takes on you, a large part of it, and let me tell you, I'm a little older than you guys, so a large part of it is just general angst from being young, and you just happen to have a camera in front of you and talking to people or whatever, but at the same time, you're doing exactly what most people are doing, which is dealing with life stuff, and that's normal. The mental toll that it takes dealing with people and getting comments and this and that, that's what everybody deals with. But you don't have to wake up at 6 in the morning and get to your job and then be there and be on the whole time, no matter what. Anyone who has a 9 to 5 has to do that.
I said, what do you do?
Well, I'm a college professor, so I have to do that same
So
sort
you
of.
just gotta come in and teach the same shit for the next 10, 15 years? Come on, man.
We have to-
You already know what you do.
W troll.
New shit
W
every
rage
day.
bait.
Me in particular,
W
to
rage
Frank's
bait.
point, you're a college professor, so you're essentially reteaching the same curriculum to the same students.
That I had to take
what I'm
years
saying?
to learn, but
you know
yes.
what I'm saying? But I started making content when I was 12 years old.
Okay.
It started out playing Call of Duty.
That's a
trick shot.
12-year-old at that.
I don't think
Okay.
anybody in this room could hit a crane shot. I don't know if anyone in this room could quick scope.
I don't know if
So
that's
I had
something to
do-
be proud of, but
So I had to do that for 4 years, right? And then I'm like, okay. Then I had to do YouTube for 4 years,
Okay.
right?
All right.
And then I had to do Faze Clan, build Faze Clan out, fix Faze Clan, and then
Okay.
do streaming.
Okay.
So
I ain't gonna lie. This was kind of that speech was kind of some reassuring, cause I was looking at my YouTube journey, chat, and I started in 2020, man. I wasn't consistent until this year, literally this year and a little bit of last year. I ain't gonna lie, I'm 5 years in the game, and still trying to build up, still trying to build this community. Hearing that Adapt's been doing this for 10 plus years. And look at where he's at now. Definitely some motivation, chat. That's why we locking in, man. I'm just like, this is just like reassuring like my motivation. Like, I feel
How many
good
people
right
helping
now.
you?
How many people helping me?
Yeah.
Come on now.
For which stages?
All of them. There were a lot. You had a team.
Yeah. When I was
it just you? Like
no. It
Okay.
was just me. There's receipts of this.
It wasn't built on the shoulders of anyone?
There's receipts on YouTube of me.
Okay, well, where did YouTube come from?
When I was
How did
13
YouTube become so
when I was
easy?
13
Because
years
a
old.
bunch of people worked their butts off 9 to 5, making it a thing.
That's
and
what
if
you
it
did
didn't
in the
exist,
previous
if it didn't exist, you couldn't press
So the
play, you
fact-
couldn't press record,
So the fact that
and
you
then
have
just
a,
talk.
The fact that you have a campus to teach on, then
Yeah.
boom, there you go.
Right, but I
Yeah,
also
I
had
have
to
a
spend
campus to
years
teach.
earning my credentials and mastering.
And I did it.
Come on, guys.
He said I did it.
Video games. I play video games on my spare time. Come on, guys.
So you
Video
just want to
games.
get paid to play video games. It's okay. We understand.
Silky's so ready to go, bro.
Vicky, and my perspective is coming from a hair and makeup artist, physical job. Doesn't seem like any of you guys can even compete with the physicality. You guys this is
I know how to do a 3-strand braid.
just sitting on your butt and talking into a microphone.
know.
Is
So
very different.
So wait.
Very different than having to
I
get
ain't gonna lie. A 3-string braid, I learned that in like elementary school. Like, I don't know why they taught us that though, but I ain't gonna lie. I remembered that for my whole life. Like, like, oh me, I can do that. That's funny.
in the morning, carry all of your gear. You've got to carry all of your hair, makeup, all of your supplies. You have to haul it around. Get up early in the morning. You stand on your feet all
Bet.
day. You never sit down.
I hear you, I hear you.
You're
I built
breathing
a
in.
house.
You're breathing in toxic chemicals all day.
Excuse me.
All right, can I talk? Can I talk?
Hairspray.
Listen, so your whole
So
thing.
it's dangerous.
Listen, bet.
Your
Just
job
chill,
isn't
chill.
dangerous.
So
your
thing
job
is-
isn't
your
physically
thing is
taxing. You're just talking into a
So
microphone.
bet, listen.
It is
So your whole
dangerous.
She doesn't
thing,
get that.
your whole thing is we can't do what you do, right?
It's not
No,
physical.
no, but-
I'm saying
I
that a
just-
9 to
y'all let
5
me talk for
job
a
where
second.
you physically have to do
So-
some hauling around stuff.
So
and
physically, I physically
you're
can't
just
haul
talking
around
into a microphone.
bags of like makeup. You physically could never trick shot. You cannot hit a clip. You can't, 1080. You can't hold a controller and make a 200K montage. You can't. No one can. None of you can.
Bro, this is so trolls.
And you have to do that for 12 hours a day.
Yes. Actually,
You're
yes.
taking them 4 days to hit a trick shot. It's taking you 4 days to hit a trick shot.
Actually, yes, I would have
Hours
to
a
do
day.
that.
And then your day is
Yes,
never
I
done. When you're
would.
done doing that, is your job done? Do you have to go shopping and replace
No,
all
no.
of the
Wait,
things
wait.
that you
Stop.
use?
No. Listen,
You have to
Vicky,
clean
listen,
all of
Vicky.
your gear.
You don't know about dry streaks. You don't know about hit markers.
But when you're done, you're
You
done.
don't know about if the Elgato wasn't on.
When
Can
you're
you
done, you're
imagine
done.
these things?
God.
Disable resample.
If I rendered my video in Vegas and I sent the editor the clips without disabling and resampling,
Oh my god.
my montage is fucked.
You have
Your
to-
main underlining argument here is what you do is physically
Daily,
Oh my
day
God.
to
This is
day.
insane.
Your main thing.
I ain't
is
gonna lie, if
what you do
Elgato's
is
not
physically more
recorded, I'll
taxing
be
and harder
hurt.
than what
That's
any of us.
facts.
And dangerous.
I could say the same thing. You cannot physically trick shot. You could never. I would go as far
Okay,
as
so
I don't
how long
I ain't gonna lie,
hours a
Call of
day do
Duty
you
is
trick
kind
shot?
of hard.
I don't think
How many
any of you
hours
guys
a
ever-
day do you trick shot? How many hours?
When I was trick shotting, it was 12 hours a day. It was however long I needed to. However
Every
long I
day, 12
needed
hours
to.
a day
However
trick
long I
shotting?
needed to hit a clip.
12 hours a day every day.
5 seconds.
And that clip is.
He carries a Barrett 50 cal and he jumps off of stuff.
I would have to get on Call of Duty, turn my sense all the way up to 1010. I would have to get to last. I would have to pray to God that he would be
Y'all
in the
laughing,
right
he's
spot,
not trolling.
throw the concussion. Now I gotta have my rotations down. I gotta have my rotations.
Dead zones. Talk about the dead zones.
Talk about dead zone.
Stick drip.
Stick trip.
Thing is, for the most part, but that is not all YouTubers that are doing something physical. A lot of it is just talking.
Yeah, but she also said it was dangerous. We could walk around IRL stream and someone could rob us or kill us.
I gotta.
They're laughing, but that's happened recently.
I've gotten a pumpkin thrown on my head by a crackhead.
Crackhead ran up to him on stream and
Almost died.
almost
Because he
decapitated
quoted
him.
his
That
thoughts.
was-
Yeah.
He did. I ain't gonna lie. That was crazy. That homeless man was insane, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, we've been waiting for this. Hold on, chat. Let me turn my fan on. I'm kind of hot. Kind of hot, chat. Let's lock in. Peak content.
My name is Thelma. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. I am very occupational. My last job, I worked as a librarian with elementary school children.
So
I have been an executive secretary, legal.
Very quiet, peaceful.
Yes, yes, all that. You know, but it's who you are. That you know, we create social media all the time because that's what we are. We're 9-to-5ers, and we interact and have energy with people. Where I don't think that you guys have that.
We have energy.
Are you serious?
You have
Yes,
false
are you
energy
serious?
because you're off the screen. You're not interacting with people like we do.
So what are we doing right now?
Interacting?
What are we doing right now?
You're doing it now because we're doing a video.
So wait, isn't she debating for us? That's making it harder for us.
Do you know that there's millions of people?
Now I'm not gonna have all y'all gang up on me.
There's millions of people who watch the video who
Yes.
save lives every
Yes.
day, probably more than doctors.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
There's people that literally stay alive because they want to watch our videos.
You know about going out into the clubs at night, staying out till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, trying to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning so you can get dressed.
So you was
to
having
get-
fun.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
So, but I'm saying it's like you guys don't do the interaction. You don't touch people like this.
Okay, now.
What kind of shit's going on?
You go to the club, you get to put some shades on, and you go by your day to work. We can't do that because we have thousands of people.
But is
You're
that
drunk,
your choice?
You're high. You're
But is
hungover.
that
Just
your
get off
choice?
screen. We don't want to see you like this.
But is that your
We don't
choice?
like you like this. Why are you doing this?
But is that your choice? You chose that. You chose this
No,
life.
that's the thing. We can't. We
And
can't
that's what's
do what
happening
you do.
now. That's
Oh
what's
my
happening now
God.
with the whole world. It's a total disconnect. When you have a 9-to-5, you dealing with people. You touching people's hearts,
We deal with
souls,
people too.
mind. No, you are not.
Do you know how many bands we meet a day?
I think. Look, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, and I respect what you do.
Do you
because
watch
I think,
any entertainment?
Oh my God.
Of course I watch
So do
entertainment.
you ever,
I got kids.
wait,
I got grandkids.
Do you ever laugh? Do you ever laugh?
Of course I laugh.
So then they
We're
interact with
touching
you.
them.
But the interaction is
Did
not
it make you
real.
feel better?
When I'm
Did it
watching
make you- wait, did it make you feel better?
What make me feel
Have you
better?
ever
it all
watched-
depends on
have you ever been
it all
entertained?
depends- it
Have
all
you ever been
depends
entertained
on
and been
what's
like, oh,
coming.
I feel good?
Some of it is fake.
He say he
Some
got
of it-
some. He got some.
So now let me.
Okay, well let me answer your because I'm debating him.
Okay, yeah.
But go ahead.
Right after this, I got you. Right
Okay,
now. Go
all
ahead.
right, come on.
So when you're entertained, have you ever felt like your day was better if you watched something? You've never felt like that?
Yeah, sure.
So what's the difference with us?
The difference with you is that you guys do this 24/7. That's all you do.
Yeah.
Do you know? You just like you. Wait a minute. Somebody made a comment about, oh, I can't even go out with my girlfriend, or I can't even go out in public.
That's right.
I can go out in public and be seen.
So it's
You know what?
easier.
I'm a very social.
I ain't gonna lie.
Person. I'm
Suki's
very
with it.
popular
I ain't
in
gonna
what
lie.
do and where I am. I do social media.
I'm saying what we do has not affected people. It's not real. How come when I go out in public and I meet someone and they're like, "Oh my God, wait, I loved your videos growing up. You were my childhood. I used to watch you
Or their
every
hands
single
shaking,
day.
their hands shaking.
Like you were my child. You know how like we grew up watching Disney Channel?
Yep.
I've had kids
Ben
come
10.
up hundreds of times throughout
Facts.
years of my life. Have kids come up to me and say these things. So
Okay.
Facts. Facts.
I'm Robbie. I'm a
That's
server
a
at an
W.
Italian restaurant.
Come on, bro. Life's easy.
Oh, that's
Server
not fair.
is
He has the
not
same menu, makes the
easy.
same food every day, bro.
First thing I'm gonna say is nobody's gonna say being a nurse isn't hard, because my aunt was. That is the
My mom
most
was.
difficult shit. How are you gonna disrespect your mom like
No,
that,
she
dude?
is right now.
You're gonna disrespect
She
your
loves
mom
it.
and say that your work is harder?
She tells
That
me
is
it's
so rude.
She
Honestly.
works two of them.
tells
She works
me
at
it's
two hospitals.
Let me ask you something.
She said it's mad easy. She could work at two hospitals.
No disrespect. No disrespect, but what you do, I'm not your target audience. So break it down for me, because I don't even get it.
Oh my God.
Let me ask you something.
You just said I'm not your target audience because I'm black. You don't watch me because I'm black. And this is what I'm talking about. It's harder.
He has to get judged every
I gotta get
single
judged every day. Everybody thinks I'm a hoodlum. I'm a nice guy.
He's a jolly dude.
I can't get a job because I got tats. I used to work at Costco's. I had the greatest 401k granted to me. That means that when I retire, I get the biggest stipend of my life. Do you know I could just sit there and just meat pack all day just to really realize that, what, maybe 20 years I'm gonna be sitting on millions because I worked at Costco's?
Yeah, Will.
okay.
I didn't have to interact with nobody, just packing meat.
Yeah,
Whoa, come on, bro.
Is what you do fun?
I mean,
Do you enjoy what you do?
if I make it fun,
Do you make it fun?
I could make it fun.
Yes or no? Is what you do fun?
Not everything's fun.
What isn't fun? Break it down for me. What do you do in a day? We'll swap stories. What do you do in a day?
Okay, so it's very stressful, right?
Not fun at all. Because this dude was talking for 20 minutes about playing video games.
Whoa. It sounds like you're jealous. I'm not gonna lie. But
you on his diesel.
W rage, man.
So look,
W
right?
rage,
So
man.
I'm jealous of a harder job.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you. Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
that was sarcasm. You didn't read it. No, I'd like to. hear
No.
this.
Listen to the time that I wake up. I wake up maybe 3, 4 p.m. Know what I'm saying? I'm already drowsy because I
He
just
does
smoked
late
the night
night
before.
streams,
You know
though.
why I gotta smoke? Because I just deal with thousands of people. I don't even like people. I gotta deal with thousands of them. No, let him stay. You gonna stay for this, right?
Wait, but you still haven't described what you've done other than smoking pot and waking up at 4.
Okay, waking up at 4 p.m., right? Now wake up. I gotta brush my teeth, right? Gotta make sure, cause I got a lot of comments. Now, you know, he don't brush his grills. What does his real teeth look like? I gotta make sure that my yeah.
He's got Chanel earrings like a bad bitch.
And there's girls in his chat too sometimes. So,
Yeah.
you know.
This, you know what I'm saying?
See him.
I gotta make sure I'm freshly saving. I'm not saving for this video. I already know what's gonna happen. It's about to be negative comments. Yo, shave that little scruffy shit off your face.
He got fat.
Now I have to game Marvel Rivals for probably 1 to 2 hours before stream. You know why? Because I don't get to game it for after work. Like I could just game it after work, bro. I can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't just do that, right? After I do that, now I gotta sit here and plan with somebody what I'm gonna do for the stream today. Oh, looks like we got no content. All right, let's see if we could just scrub
Guess
something
what?
around.
No content, no money.
No content, no money. Now look, probably by 8 or 9 p.m. I'm still probably thinking I gotta do something.
He's cooking.
My mind is
Do you know
You know what's crazy?
My mind is-
8, 9 p.m. for him? Oh, I did my work
He
today.
already did my
I did my work today.
He took the same boss already.
You're going to sleep.
I don't want to hog the space here too much, but
No.
do you know the expression, give a man enough rope?
You're losing me.
Kill
No, I don't know this. I don't know.
Basically, you're talking yourself into a hole, man.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie. I get where you was going with it, but I ain't gonna lie. My mind was going to other things, and I didn't like where they was going. I didn't appreciate that, but I'm glad you brought it back around, because I ain't gonna lie. You was giving me too much time to think about what you were trying to say, and I didn't like where it was going.
My turn. I'll be brief.
Wait, give a man a rope.
What is he?
Wait,
It means-
is that racist?
Play
He has
it.
no social
All right,
cues.
all right.
Oh, you're back?
Babe, I want to say to you,
Rhonda.
I'm your black auntie.
He really got up. He was like, "Oh no, I can't have this type of spotlight."
What I want to say. You say you don't like people. It's all about relationships that you got with people. So when you say shit like that, do you really mean that?
Do I not like people?
You said
I'm an
you
introvert.
said,
I'd rather be in my own space. I'd rather be by myself.
and that's okay. But what is it that you're doing that's helping other people?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
Saving lives. I'm a superhero.
He's a hero.
I'm a superhero, no cape.
Hey, that's a good feeling to have, though. That's a good feeling.
Uh-oh, here you go.
She back up here.
I'm good. How are you?
You look great. You look
That's
great.
right. I'm Thelma again.
I believe 9 to 5 is harder. I mean, fuck.
Oh my God. End of the show. End the show. End the show. It's over.
No. I believe.
I think dreaming is so much.
I ain't gonna lie. Chat, you think the lady in the back with the black in the skirt, like I feel like in her 20s, late 20s, I feel like she was probably fine back in the day. I ain't gonna lie, chat. I could just see it. I can see a bad it. I could just tell.
Harder.
Of
Why are
course,
you
this
losing?
lady right here too.
I
She got her
can't
own swag.
have a public relationship because of the public eye and how they judge my relationships. I had a breakup with a girlfriend that I loved so dearly because I chose streaming.
So my question.
I loved her.
My question.
I loved her, and you're laughing.
My question again. My question.
Jason got beef with her.
You think it's so much harder. Why are you doing it?
Because I'm passionate about it.
Okay, so you love it. You love streaming. So do you love it more than you loved that girlfriend?
That's what I had to decide. I had to make sacrifice, and
So
that's
you-
what you have to
so
do.
you lost
with
the
streaming.
human touch.
But guess what? If I had a
You
9 to 5,
lost the human
if I
touch
was flipping burgers,
for-
I could have had a girlfriend still.
But you lost the human touch for the streaming.
That's
Being
fair.
streamer, you have to be judged on
That's
thousands.
fair. I ain't
thousands
gonna
of
lie. Like, I I ain't gonna lie, he's cooking. Like, dating while you do social media, like, the girl is gonna judge your content. Anytime you around a girl, anytime you even speak towards a woman or about a woman, you're gonna be judged, because it's like, why aren't you talking to me today? Like, why are you talking to the stream, or why are you doing this content with this girl that's not me? It ruins your real life relationships. And if I just worked a 9 to 5, I could just peacefully date and do whatever I wanted to. Like, this is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. He has a good point.
Opinions every single day. 9 to 5 person, maybe 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Only a content creator is gonna understand that
Is that
disagreement,
your choice?
though.
Was that your choice?
But that's not the point, though. The point
No,
is
that's my point. That's my point.
streaming is harder
Was
than
that
9 to 5. That's the point.
you gave up your girlfriend for streaming? Come on now.
Shit, he ran up a bag. He
Yeah.
ran up a
I
bag.
ain't gonna lie,
You did it for a bag.
But the thing is, it comes to a point. Do I pick love and a future with someone I care dearly for? Or do I pick
something that I
future
love?
Something that I'm passionate about and motion. I pick motion.
I pick motion. Hey, Auntie.
Lala Costa? Yes. Amazing name.
Thank you.
That is a cool
I'm an
name.
attorney.
She makes a percent off people's fuck ups. I like that.
If you had an opportunity to get a 9 to 5, that you could create yourself, like whatever you want,
Yes,
9
I
to
would.
5, you would take it?
Yes.
Because why?
Because I don't even enjoy streaming anymore.
You don't? What? Come to this side.
No, but I have to, because this is what I built my career off of.
You
started.
feel stuck.
I feel stuck, yeah.
Have you ever watched a show and you stopped watching? Have you ever watched a show?
Wait, is he being for real right now? Is there something about Jason's streaming career we need to know about? My boy is dealing with mental strain and stuff.
You were like
All the time.
It's the same thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I have to.
That TV show can't. It's done. What happens to all those actors?
It's
after that?
canceled
They gotta
because I
go to-
stopped watching?
Well, no, I'm saying if
Baby, stop.
thousands of you
Honey.
stop watching.
I think you guys are mixing all
Yeah,
the issues.
Cartoon Network. It's like
and
they
not
got millions of
focusing
people. You guys know what Cartoon Network is?
If your
It's
father
gone.
would stop, would you come up with a different brand then?
All those people are gone. Yeah, but pivot. That's the point.
Child finna watch WWE SummerSlam after this, man. While I'm at work.
Nice to meet you.
I'm a professional model, but
Okay.
I've worked since I was at the age of 14.
Okay.
I was a gamer too.
She gives off
I just think
model.
personally, like
She
I
got an
agree with
aesthetic
Jason that I
head.
think streaming does take
Like
a
her
certain
head shape.
more
It's very aesthetic.
than a 9 to 5, and I also think everybody.
Am I using those
if you
words
guys
right?
All try to be a streamer, right? And then we all try to do what you guys do.
You get L's in your chat.
The probability of everybody here trying to be an attorney is way higher than somebody making streaming a career.
Absolutely, your job is you just got lucky.
In 2025, roughly 0.4 to 0.42% of Americans are likely to be licensed practicing attorney is equivalent to about 1 in every 240 people.
Because you're
W
a gamer.
stat, W stat.
You got lucky. There's so many people
I was
like you out
talented.
there.
It wasn't
These
pure
days,
luck. I was-
everybody's an influencer. Come on.
No. But
So many.
no. But specifically, what I do, I'm not posting selfies around the world. You know, it's basically all pure talent.
Okay.
Can I just why is he lucky? Why do we all get lucky though?
What is your talent?
Yeah.
Call of Duty. I was a professional Call of Duty player, like actual the
So you were
gaming.
sitting at home and you're thinking, what am I going to do with my life while you were gaming? You're like, oh, let's put a
I was
camera.
16, so it wasn't really like
yeah,
that.
you weren't really thinking of what should I do with my life, like what should I study, what should I like, where does my life go? You just got lucky.
It's not luck. It's
because-
just he's determined. He knows that's the only route.
He didn't get lucky. He put in hours.
Yeah, no.
That's
yeah,
what we do too. We go to
it
school,
wasn't
we
luck.
study.
It's
It is a long
everybody's
time,
a little bit of
Trey.
luck. I think people who don't have a job, they feel they want to get lucky by getting
Even
a job.
this,
So
like,
I think people.
this is a 45-minute video. My video is probably going to be like 50, 60 minutes, an hour long. And that's just one video. And one video can only do so much, but it can do a lot for you in your career. This is a whole hour. And then I have to edit this same hour. That's another 30 minutes. Depending on how many edits I want to do, it could be up to 2 hours, 3 hours. Like, depending on how much I want to edit this one video. And that's for the production of one video. Like,
even having a job is some sort
no
of luck.
cap.
He said, how many
hours.
people of us could do this? No, it's luck. It's 1 of a million because for whatever
How is
reason.
that luck? If 1 out of a million, that one has to be the best. So how are you going to dismiss
Is
all
he
his
the
hard
best?
work and all of his
Is he the
talent?
best?
I got four. I got four.
No,
last
but
year. No. Let me give my statistics. There was over 300,000 people that played Warzone last year. This is the game that I play.
Okay.
I got 4th. So I was a top 12 player across the entire world.
And you're telling him
So
you're
that's not luck. That's
like
pure.
less than
That's
1%.
pure skill.
So you're dismissing. Is Michael Jordan lucky? Is LeBron James lucky?
Yes.
Are they lucky?
I mean,
No,
they have a
worked.
talent. They have
They
a
work-
talent.
they had- so what do
you
you
know how
mean?
many talented people out there and don't get the chance, they don't get the shot at it?
I don't want to take up his time. So he's not talented?
No, that's not what I'm saying. Not
That's
at
what
all.
you just said. You
No.
just said.
What he did
I
to get
said
to where
a
he
lot
is.
of people are talented don't get the shot to do what he does.
Or people who
So
make it
it's
to the
luck.
NBA.
But I didn't even get a shot. It was I did it off the strength of me. You know, there was no one who gave me a shot or anything like that. I simply was. You dead ass?
Yo, are you being serious?
Why you laughing?
Why they laughing, bro?
It's not luck. I've been doing this for 13 years. I uploaded 3,000
That is
videos.
fire.
2,000 was I edited myself.
That's why everybody's journey is the wrong. Like, the fact that he could be like, I never got a shout out and I did this all on my own. That definitely feels good. No cap. But if you did get a shout out, there's some would say you could feel good about that. Everybody has their own story, so it's like, I don't know. I don't know what story I'm gonna have, but I'm just happy to be here, man. Just happy
While I
to be
went
here.
to college, worked a
Just
job,
happy to be here.
and still went to school.
Happy to be grinding.
And yeah,
So that's not. I mean, if that's
No,
fucking,
stand on it, stand on
if
it.
that's luck,
Where's the luck?
I
at?
am ready to watch SummerSlam though.
Again.
is there a percentage? We are all lucky in some way, right? If we all have a job, we're lucky in some sort of way. But
God bless.
off of specific pure talent, and I worked on that since I was 16.
Again, I work with many talented people. I'm not saying about you. I'm
Yeah.
just talking in general. And there's so many people that are very talented, never get a shot because they don't do the right thing. They don't go the right path. They don't meet the right people. So there are so many even talented
They don't
actors
choose
here,
the
they never
wrong,
get a
the
shot.
right
I'm just
song on
saying,
TikTok when
pure
it's
luck.
trending.
It wasn't luck. I just saw an opportunity and just genuinely took it. It wasn't a handout. It was simply just, you know what? I'm talented at Call of Duty. This is what I want to do. It took me 8 years to make it a career. Is there something funny?
It's a freaking video game.
It's a talent.
Permission to dick ride? Hey, he's made tens of millions of dollars playing video games, so.
Exactly. That's that privilege. That's that privilege.
But I'm
That's
saying though,
privilege.
you couldn't hop on a game
couldn't
and do
do
what
it.
I do.
You couldn't do
That's
it.
a skill.
Your son couldn't do it.
some
Your
people-
great.
Privilege. I paid for my whole setup. I paid for my laptop. I paid for my laptop. I paid for my PC. I paid for my webcam. I paid for my phone. I'm still paying off this phone. It's a 13. Or is it? Yeah, it's a 13. I'm still paying off this phone. Like, that's a privilege to have a job and go to work and spend your money on the right things and not blow it on food and other substances to take your mind off what you really want to do in life. Like, no, I just made the right decisions in my life with what I was presented. Okay. I was privileged to get a hand-me-down car. Some people had that same opportunity, you know what I'm saying? So, with the hand-me-down car that I don't even have anymore, I built up my credit to when, you know what I'm saying, I could get a newer car off of credit, made that right decision, built up my credit. Then, before my privileged car got old and couldn't run on me, I bought my laptop. I got my phone so I could record on. Then, so that was the start of my YouTube career. Off of my privileged car, I used my privilege to get stuff that I wasn't privileged to get, which is a laptop, $1,000 laptop that my parents wasn't going to buy for me, couldn't buy it for me because they have multiple children and I'm only one child, and asking for a $1,000 gift is selfish and they couldn't do that for me. So I used my privilege to get stuff that's not privileged towards me. I went above my bracket, I guess my privileged bracket, I went above my privileged bracket to invest in myself to start making moves towards my dream. I'm heated. And then once my car broke down, now I'm using my credit to pay off my car. And off of this new car that I was not privileged to get, I have to use my credit on, one, paying off the car. Two, I was able to buy my streaming setup. I bought my ring light off of this car. And then I'm saving up for a laptop too. I mean, a camera. I'm saving up for a 4K camera so my YouTube videos can be better. Like,
Kids couldn't do it.
Some people
Your
can't-
son's grandkids could never do it. They could never do it.
Anything that takes a talent.
The genes are done. They can't do it. They can't.
How
many hours a day?
All I'm saying is, some people don't make the right decisions with their time. That's all I'm saying.
Did you spend?
When I was younger?
Yeah, when you were younger.
Oh, I would wake up 3 hours before school. So I wake up at 4 a.m. and I would play before school. Bus would come at 7. I go to home, come back, and do it again. I was 16. What's funny?
See, there's a disconnect here, because to you guys, when you guys were growing up, yes, it was just video games, it was whatever. But when we were coming up, we're like, wait, maybe we can make this career. Maybe if we get good enough at it and we create.
Do you not
good
think
enough
do you not
content,
think if you're talented at something,
maybe.
it's a God-given gift?
Video games is not like...
You don't think you don't think it's talent. You're just
Wow,
too old to
that's
understand.
crazy.
That's yeah. It's just, I can't
That's
argue
crazy.
because
Y'all could
I
never
gotta
play
keep it a-
FNCS either. It's
I
the
gotta
same
keep
shit.
it a buck. There's a disconnect.
Same
You come
shit.
from a generation where this didn't exist. This career, you looked at this career and you laughed. Now, how come in colleges they're teaching courses on content creation and esports?
Oh.
When you grew up, this didn't exist. So no wonder you're gonna laugh when you hear this shit, because you're from a completely different generation. You just don't get it, and I don't know if you ever will be able to wrap your head around it.
Oh.
and it's fun.
Oh, you gotta fight back.
That's
You gotta
okay.
fight back. I'm not gonna lie.
Nice meeting you.
Nah, get back.
I'm
Where's
Ronnie.
Suki go?
What's up? My name's Ronnie.
You were talking about job security. Are you
Right.
familiar with layoffs, with being furloughed? Like taking
We
it back
fall
to
off.
that's being what? What does that even mean?
You lose everything. Every dollar. Everything. You lose everything.
Okay, and then you can rebuild yourself back. You
The same way
reinvent.
you can do if you get laid off. You get a
Yeah,
new
that's
job.
it's
Oh,
it's kind
okay.
of is it not the same concept? Like
I don't know. Back in 2020, when everybody was getting furloughed, everybody was like, "Oh, let me go."
It's 2020. Widespread furloughs happened because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Forced businesses to close or scale back due to lockdown and safety restrictions. With revenue dropping sharply, many companies couldn't afford to keep paying all their employees. That's when you just file for unemployment. I was an essential job worker, so I was low-key risking my life during COVID. I had to work during COVID. Facts, chat. I had to work during COVID. I was an essential worker. Some of my homeboys were running it up unemployment checks, which they deserved because they had a job, but it wasn't an essential worker job. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't do anything wrong in terms of government laws. They did the right thing. They filed for unemployment. But I had an essential job, so unless I was educated wrongly, I couldn't do unemployment because I was still working and my jobs were still open. I was working at UPS and Papa John's at the time, like struggling. Everybody else was at the crib playing the game, and I had to go to work. I was mad. This is crazy. Why did she file for unemployment? That's what I'm trying
Go
to
to
say.
social media. That's
right
kind of
now.
an easy alternative. So that seems kind of easy.
I know,
And then-
but if you lose a job, you can't.
just get another
No,
one?
you can search for. You have an opportunity to search for another one. No?
Okay, I've been searching for another one for 10 months. I interview every day, give the
I ain't
same
gonna lie.
spiel.
It
have
is
to
hard getting a job. Hold on, chat. Back chat.
give that smile of walking through
I
my resume.
uploaded videos for 7 years and barely got any views.
And did you you uploaded 7 videos and didn't get any views
went to school, and still.
and paid rent?
Yes, I still worked. I worked.
Oh, so that you had another job.
As a parking attendant, yes.
Okay, and was that harder
Then what?
than streaming?
No, I was on my phone all the time.
Oh, as a parking attendant, that doesn't sound like you were doing a very good job.
I was chilling.
You were chilling. You weren't good at
Wait,
your
he's
job.
waiting for. When cars park, they're done. Like it doesn't.
Okay.
I don't have to.
Well,
I'm not security.
That's
I just
a
go.
one 9
I go like
to
this. I go
5.
like this. Yo, right there. I bet. Do you think an aspect of a video game, playing video games,
does look like a park attendant. I ain't gonna lie. When I imagine a park attendant, I imagine a certain look. And I ain't gonna lie.
It's a skill. I wouldn't call it a talent. You can master it with,
But people millions play video games, but there are very few people who are genuinely gifted at it.
Gifted? What are they, Mozart?
How is it?
Chat, I gotta get gifted
Why
at
is it not a
2K,
talent?
man. I need to get a bucket.
You know what? I'm open to it being a talent. I think it's a skill. I think it's something you
I'm
can
trying
master.
to do NBA moves. I'm trying to move like Kyrie.
You're a Mozart that you have this gift of like, whoa, when I
With a
put
jumper.
my thumb here and this thumb there and do this combo, I do this
You'd be
flip.
surprised. I mean, there's people out
Kyrie
there
has a
who are
jumper.
genuinely
They have their opposable thumbs like so good.
That's like saying, here's a paintbrush, go paint me Picasso. It's like,
I'm
what?
saying this is so hard.
Curry
There's
level shooter.
Certain games that have $1 million prize pools. If there's a skill you could just learn and you're looking for a job for 10 months, go pick up a controller and go hop in this $1 million tournament and win it.
You
And win it.
couldn't. You
Perhaps.
couldn't. You couldn't. You couldn't.
You
You
wouldn't
couldn't.
qualify.
You couldn't.
What do you mean I wouldn't
You can't even find your OBS stream key. Stop playing.
I need to work for it,
I know.
but
So like, but you're dismissing what he does. You're just dismissing.
I'm
Like,
not
oh,
dismissing. I'm saying
it's
that's
not a
easy.
skill. It's not a talent.
I
Like,
said it's a skill.
it's
I didn't
easy.
say it's a talent. I said it's a skill. It's a skill that
But
you
how
can
do you
own and
how
you
do you
can
know
master.
how do you know if it's easy
Yeah,
if
you
you
gotta
haven't done
learn
it?
it.
Like if
I
you don't.
played Mario Kart. I've played other
not a
games. No, not a professional level because that's not what I'm trying to pursue.
I know, but you don't understand what it takes to be on that sort of level. So how can you try to dismiss it and say it's yours is harder?
What
How do you know?
What
how
does
do
it
you
take
know?
to be on that
Because
level?
I've worked at 9 to 5.
Yeah. What
so
does it take to be on that level?
Just gift, and you got to play all
Just
the time.
gift?
Tens of thousands of hours of work and editing and filming and constantly.
I'm just
having
talking
to
about pure
innovate and
skill. As far as like the
reinvent
videos and stuff like that, just off pure skill.
I had
you
to
did-
put tens of thousands of hours.
Could you get a
into my
refresh second
studies.
zone, Tarpon?
Chat, what do y'all
I have
think?
no idea what you said.
Could
I
you
ain't
get a
gonna lie.
refresh going into second zone with no mats? Can you get a refresh on the best players? You
I
couldn't.
can also put. I can circle back and give you,
You know how to
different
short
terms
launch pad?
from
Spin
my
the
You're trying to
game.
get a
block
third zone,
and
third
circle
movement. Do you know how to
back.
short-
No, I don't. But if I
Exactly,
want,
you couldn't, but Excel sheet, we could do Excel sheet.
no, but exactly.
These
As
refreshes
a
don't come to
babysitter,
you.
I
They
can
are
talk to you
using
about the
gamer
different things I
lingo.
do and ask you, could you do that? No, but if you wanted to, you would.
If us four
Put on race.
took 3 days, you don't think we can master an Excel sheet?
Oh,
But let me give you, if I give you 3 days about a video game, do you think you could be that talented as me?
if I wanted to, I would.
So let's pay for her, whatever it is. Give you 3
please.
days, but if you lose, you got to give us it back in double.
No, that's
Oh,
not how the
what
job
happened?
works. You pay me, I'll
What
get the job done.
Oh.
I would say, in a sense, yes, because you have to put in the work and you got to be on 24/7.
It's difficult to answer that question for us, I think, because we didn't come up in this time frame in this era.
So
And technology is totally different now, because we were just talking about playing tic-tac-toe on the sidewalk with Carl. I appreciate and respect what they do, and I think that's the consensus
so
for most of
beautiful.
us, that we appreciate
Thank
and
you,
respect
Auntie.
where they are.
Thank
but
you.
it's not, what we did was, we just feel like what we did was harder. And that's what I think. So.
My mind was changed in the sense that now I'm even more convinced that normal jobs are harder.
Oh, damn, chat. That was funny. All right, chat, let's look at the comments because that's what we always do. 20% debate, 80% rage baiting. Facts. You don't have to deal with the chat spamming L. 9 to 5 workers versus 5 rage baiters. No facts. Lacey started W straight rage bait. Then Ron had them thinking. Nah, Ron took his job seriously today. Oh me. Lacey, GOAT rage bait. I ain't gonna lie. Lacey got us started off on a good track. I don't think anybody in this room could hit a crane shot. I ain't gonna lie. Call of Duty is kind of hard. Why is Jason so serious? I don't like how she's laughing. That shit had me dying. No, that shit was funny, chat. I ain't gonna lie, chat. W video, W mukbang, W food. I do have to go to work, chat. So, if you guys are new to the channel, all my reoccurring subscribers, man, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, because all my posts are bangers. Long live JW, we out to stay. You dig?